Wildlife Reserve.
What do you think, man? You guys all ready for safari?
To give you a little history of the reserve, it was established in 1971 to help protect the local wildlife. Unfortunately, some of our elephants have been getting hit pretty hard by poaching. So it's patrolled by wildlife wardens. They're sometimes seen up in the sky, patrolling by plane with over 800 square miles to cover. We hear from them from time to time on the radio. Now, there's some game spotting guides above your head there. Take a glance at those. Just be a little familiar with what you may see, and if you come across anything, just don't be shy. Point it out, give a shout. I'll do the best I can to point out anything I see and identify what we come across. We're going to be heading into the Aturi Forest, so don't lean out of the vehicle to take any pictures or videos. We're going to be going through some heavy brush, and in some of those bushes there are some long thorns. So just stay seated and lean back and enjoy your safari. We're just giving that truck a little time before we head in so we don't eat its dust. All right, you ready for your safari? Yeah. All right, as they say in Harambe, Twende, let's go. Okay, like I said, we're entering here the Aturi Forest. So you're going to want to keep a lookout between the bushes, behind the logs, the trees. The animals could be laying down or hiding behind anything.
My glasses. What? Oh, what can you see?
Now down here along the water's edge is a yellow-billed stork. Yellow-billed stork's a scavenger. They eat just about anything, snakes, frogs, even other small birds. Around this corner we have been seeing some black rhino. Black rhino's skin is about an inch thick, and they can charge at you at about 35 miles an hour. There's one on the far left there. 35 miles an hour. They seem indestructible, but they've been hit real hard by poaching. There's less than 4,000 black rhino in the wild today. There's one deep in the back there and one real close to us here. If you look to your right, laying down behind that log up there is a bongo. The bongo is the ghost of the forest. They're rarely seen. They have swept back horns so they can navigate through the heavy brush without getting entangled. And on our far left is the saddle-billed stork, the tallest stork in Africa.
Okay, Mike, I'll pick it up later. Over.
That sounds like the wardens now. Simple one to Wilson Matula. We're along the Safi River. Are you up there making the rounds today? Over.
Yes, Simba One. And today I have a passenger. Miss Jobson, my favorite wildlife researcher.
I'm Jumbo, everyone.
Jumbo! If you have any wildlife spotting tips, we'd love to hear them. Over.
Roger, Simba One. Will do. Over.
Oh, if you look left, you'll see the Nile hippopotamus. Nile hippopotamus spends most of its time in the water. That's so its large bodies don't overheat. They can stay submerged for between 5 and 8 minutes. They have a unique form of swimming style. It's sink to the bottom and walk. When they come out, they're going to eat about 150 pounds of grass at one sitting. Along these islands here are also the pinkback pelican colony. That colony will work together in order to herd fish towards the shore so they could all eat.
Simba One, when you come to Selikali Bridge, go pole, very slowly. That old shifty-eyed friends, the crocodiles, know it.
All right, folks, stay seated going over this bridge. These are Nile crocodile. They can reach lengths of 18 to 20 feet long. The jaw crushing power is 1,200 pounds per square inch. All right, we're going to take a ride up to one of the nicest views in the reserve. Coming up in front of us, will be on your right, is an ancient baobab tree. Also known as the upside down tree because its branches look like roots. These trees will grow for about 2,000 years. I'm told that one there is about 1,000 years old.
Thank you. Here.
Now the view of the savanna you have before you here is part of the Serengeti grassland system. Zebra and wildebeest migrate through it. Antelopes, lions, and elephants, they live here year-round. This is part of the wild Africa we're all trying to save.
Zebra one, I see you down there. You are in bush country. Drive carefully. I don't want you bumping into my animals.
You should begin to see a wide variety of grass-eating animals around you, such as Thompson's gazelle.
Miss Johnson, no one in Africa calls them Thompson's gazelle. They are termies. Termies. Over.
Thanks, guys. Over. The look of the savanna is created by the animals that live here. The elephants are the bulldozers. They knock over the trees to eat them. The giraffes are like the pruning shears. They eat the undersides of the trees, and that lets more light through. And then the zebra, the wildebeest, and the antelopes, they eat the grasses. That allows more grass shoots to grow. And then the little nibblers like gazelle and warthog trim up the edges.
Over here.
In a well-balanced natural system, there's more than enough food for everyone. On the far left there, those are called Ankoli cattle.
Wow.
Or also Watusi cattle. The Watusis were the first tribe to domesticate those cattle. Their horns can reach lengths of 5 to 6 feet long and be 20 inches in circumference at the base. These cones you see outside the vehicle here, these are actually termite mounds. They get as hard as concrete. Elephants will use them as scratching posts. And when they wear down, the antelopes will use them as lookouts to spot lions in the tall grass. In the distance, straight ahead, a little difficult to see from this angle, I see a reticulated giraffe way out in front of us. See if we can get a better view going around this turn. Reticulated giraffe is the tallest animal in the world. They can reach heights of 18 to 20 feet. And they get their name from the Latin reticulata, meaning net, for the net-like pattern on their coat. There's a better look at them.
Livy, look. Eric, lean forward, look.
Right next to us here are those Thompson's gazelles and the white-bearded wildebeest. Thompson's gazelles, the little ones with the black stripe in front of us here. They look like calves, but they're full-grown at 60 pounds. The white-bearded wildebeest is part of the largest migrating herd. 1.5 million animals will migrate every year. And right here, moving across, these are impala. The impala can leap up to 30 feet in a single bound to avoid a predator.